everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Nikki. Before I begin, I'd like to remind you that this is a general reading for everyone with your zodiac sign. So if you are interested in something personalized just for you, you can visit my website or my Etsy shop. It's $15 per tarot reading, and there are other offers and deals on there, so make sure to check those out. I will have both websites linked in the description box below this video. If this reading does not seem to resonate with you, you really need to check out the reading for your rising sign. Your moon sign can also be significant, but especially your rising sign. And now on to your reading. Hello Taurus, and welcome to your July 2016 tarot reading. My name is Nikki. I have already shuffled and meditated over the cards, and laid before you is your monthly spread. Okay, for the first week, we have the Eight of Spirals in reverse. Now this is my chrysalis deck. They do label the cards differently, but I will give you the traditional names and meanings to these cards. The Eight of Spirals is the Eight of Wands, and it is in reverse. So this is things moving swiftly at a swift pace, but it's too swiftly. Things are too chaotic. Things are kind of out of control for you at this time. So in the first week, you may be pushing things along, trying to force your way or get things done at a quick pace. But if that is the case, I would like you to reevaluate the situation, because at this time, forcing your way or trying to get things to speed along when they're, not really wanting to, trying to force something is not going to work well. Okay, you're not going to get it to go where you want to go. Beating that horse persistently is not going to get it to move. So if you are the one who's trying to get things to go a certain way, or to force your way with some kind of motive behind it, I urge you to reconsider how you're going about things. You need to, take a breather and try to go a little more with the flow of the natural way things are going. On the other hand, this could be something moving too quickly for you. You may be taking some kind of classes, and all this information is just coming in at you from all these different directions, and it may be a lot for you to take in. The days are moving quickly. It's information overload, and you're in a state of confusion and chaos, and everything's just so moving too quickly for you to keep up. It could be something like that. The days may be passing, and you may be losing track of time because your natural body schedule is just not in sync with time at this time. So things may be getting away from you in the first week, but it's going to get back on track. Things are going to slow down for you again, and the confusion will clear. I do believe that. The chaos will come to order, so take comfort in that. For the second week, you have the Acrobat, and this is the Page of Stones, or the Page of Pentacles. Now, Taurus, I do believe this character is you, because stones are an earth sign, and you are an earth sign. So I do believe this page is you, and pages usually have good news about something, or they have to do with education, or some kind of career move. And this is generally, pages are somebody who are, they're just thinking about this stuff, or they're just sticking their toes in, and they're getting started. They're usually young people or inexperienced people. So you don't necessarily have to be young, but you may be inexperienced in this area. This is something new to you. And you're seeing something in a different way. The acrobat sees a different point of view than everyone else. They're up high. They can see the big picture. So, whatever this situation is, and I do believe it has to do with money or career or schooling or something that would further your career in the future, you are able to see something nobody else sees. And the wheels in your mind are turning. You're starting to make plans, and you may actually in the second week be taking a step forward in those plans. My advice is if there's any kind of paperwork involved in the second week, you need to be very diligent about reading it before you sign it. Since it is an upright card, I do believe everything will go positively, but still, always read your paperwork very carefully and diligently before signing away. Okay, for the third week, you have the Five of Mirrors in reverse. Now this is actually the Five of Cups in reverse. Now the Five of Cups upright is about mourning and being in a state of grief. But when it's in its reverse position, it turns very positive, and you are in this recovery period where you're coming out of this state of grief and mourning. So whatever it is that, has brought you down in the past, whether it was a loss of a loved one, whether it was a separation of a friendship, or whatever, a loss of some kind of, either whether it was a person or some kind of material wealth or even a material thing, you had mourned that loss and it had weighed heavy on you. But in this third week, your heart's starting to feel lighter. You're starting to feel like you can breathe again and you can move forward. You can think about future aspects. The mirrors represent, all the little windows that you can look into and see all these options of your future and the positivity in them. So some healing is starting to begin in this third week, and that's a very wonderful thing. In the last week of July, you have the Pilgrim in reverse. Now this is another page. This is the Page of Scrolls or the Page of Swords, and he is in his reverse position. I don't believe this is you, Taurus. I believe this is somebody coming into your life, somebody involving themselves in your life at this time. Now this could be somebody that you've known for a very long time. This may be somebody new to the scene. We just don't know at this point. But this person is young and or inexperienced, either way. They may have a young mentality, but they're also acting very immaturely. This is news being spread probably about you in a negative way by this person. This could be somebody, not only could they be spreading rumors about you, this person could be talking directly to you, but they're not being completely honest, or they're being two-faced. Their thoughts are different than what they're saying. Now, in this last week, someone may be making a promise to you that will later on be broken, and excuse me, and their intentions just overall are not are not well. So, keep an eye out on this person. They are most likely an air sign, so that would be an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. And, I don't know what their underlying motives are. Perhaps you have wronged them in the past. Perhaps there's just something about you that rubs off wrong on them, or vice versa. But, they're not being completely honest with you. I can't really be 100% about intentions. Usually when it's in reverse, I say their intentions aren't well. But this could also be a person who is just trying to be cool in your eyes, trying to get in good with you, trying to get you to like their stories and things like that. So they may embellish, they may actually lie to try to impress you, things like that. So keep that in mind also. But for most of you, I think this is somebody whose intentions aren't well. They don't really like you, and they may say some things either behind your back, I do think if they are saying things to your face, I do think that it's going to seem okay. The words are technically nice, but their thoughts are different. Their intentions are different. So be aware of that. And that is your reading in its entirety, Taurus. I hope that you found it helpful. There is, you know, there's a few positive things in there. And yeah, don't forget to push that like button and subscribe, because I'm doing this every single month. And like always, I look forward to talking to you again next month. Bye-bye.